What is going on, y'all? Welcome to episode 312 of the PinstripeStrong podcast. It is April 9th, and the New York Yankees they lost the series against the Tigers, and they were cold, there were time changes, all of that stuff had happened. And no matter what the excuses are in the book, Yankees did not get swept. However much the closer tried to do to prevent that from happening. We'll talk about that and more on the PinstripeStrong podcast.
Let's do it.
I tried the beat now. Daddy, chill. Are we live? What is going on, y'all? What is going on? I don't know if we're live on YouTube, which would get me very upset if we're not.
I got the link. It came up. Let me check.
We aren't.
We're now?
God damn.
Interesting. It says we're live.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see... Oh, it created a whole different one. It's fine. I'll set it up. Okay, what is going on, y'all? How you doing today, Chris? What up?
I'm doing okay, but before we go, do you hear something like a sound?
Do I hear a sound?
Yeah, it's like a sound in the background. Let me see. Is it me?
I don't hear anything.
Is it me? Is it me? No, I think we're good. I feel good, man. I feel heavy heart today.
Yeah.
With the tragedy in Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely want to start off by sending love and condolences to everyone affected. It definitely touched close to home. You know, my dad lost a couple friends. My cousin lost family. So just want to send love to everybody over there. And of course, RIP to one of the legends, one of the greatest singers in merengue history, Rui Perez for sure. Octavio Dotel, former Yankee, and there was other people there, other former baseball players as well.
Right.
But everybody affected. There's like over 120 people, unfortunately. So yeah, man, we come here, we try to get away from all the happenings in the world, but sometimes it just touched too close to home, man. So just wanted to make sure to say something.
Heart definitely goes out to our brothers and sisters in DR.
Absolutely.
It's tough. It is
absolutely
tough hearing that.
How you feeling, Joe? How's the arm? How's the shoulder?
Arm's good. I went today to the doctor. He told me that he likes what he sees, but I'm still gonna go for an MRI. But I never went for an MRI before.
Oh wow!
So yeah. So he's gonna send me for MRI just in case, just to make sure, whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. So I've never had one.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If
it's fun.
Huh?
It's fun. You're saying.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you right now. If it's not a stand-up MRI, if you gotta go into the tube, just try not to think about it.
What?
Try not to think about it.
Wait, what tube?
There's like a MRI tube thing that you go full body in there.
How long you gotta be in there for?
Well, for me, it was like 30, 35 minutes. In some cases, if they don't get a good reading, you got to stay there longer. But it took me a bit because it's kind of cramped in. You know how those videos that you watch about those people that go into the caves and you're like, I don't know why they go into the cave. Like, it's so stupid.
That is my fear. That is a fear of mine. I'm going to cancel that shit. Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Don't cancel it.
No, I'm canceling it. You should have never told me that. You should have never told me that. I am not going.
Listen, no but way. You would have gotten mad at me if I didn't tell you in the first place.
I'm mad at you now.
Okay. But I mean, it's fair. Fair.
All right. Let's start off with some Bomber news real quick. Some nice housekeeping or whatever the hell.
Housekeeping. We do have Peter. We do have some news, man. We got Hamilton back.
Okay, nice.
Right, Ian Hamilton, the Terminator, doesn't laugh. He just shuts people down. It was weird because Ottavino was signed again.
Here we go. Yeah, that's
And
it.
then Jack Curry, I thought he was hacked again. He was like, Hamilton is likely to be activated tomorrow. That was what, 2 days ago. Ottavino could be jettisoned again. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if every time the Yankees find these loopholes, I don't know. They like
And like, all
keep.
right, listen, this is what we're gonna do. If we make it to the World Series, you're gonna be on the roster.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna
You
be
get
on
a
the, you'll be on the bench. But what we're gonna do is that every other series we're gonna sign you and DFA you. Okay. The reason being, okay, you're still gonna get checks or whatever it is, but we just need to create roster spots every now and then until we find somebody better than you. Okay, capiche?
Yes.
And that's how that conversation is going. I don't know how he feels about that, but that's kind of how the convo's going.
Absolutely. He probably doesn't care. Or maybe he does.
He might.
DJ LeMahieu has joined the team in Detroit, so he was chilling with the guys. He met up with Tommy Kahnle again, old friend.
He's supposed to be starting his rehab, no?
Starting his rehab assignment as soon as Friday.
Okay.
Friday. So that's good. So that's this upcoming Friday. Clark Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking to come back pretty soon as well. I think this upcoming week after this next.
I think we said the 15th last pod, 15th or 16th, but they could do 15th and Will Warren will never see the mound again. They can do that if they want. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, Will Warren probably will never see that again. Absolutely. And then Luis Gil, there's some news on him as well. He should be, let me see, do I have it here? So Luis Gil, they're gonna check on him this week. He could be starting a rehab assignment pretty soon.
Okay.
But other than that, that's basically it. And looking at how, before Max Fried beautiful start today.
Mm-hmm.
Which we'll talk about a comment made earlier. But the other starters, man, they've been bombing. They've been putting a lot of pressure on the bullpen, and we'll get more into that as we get into the series. But that's basically it, Joe.
All right. Let's do this series. I just like.
Yeah, Brent Hedrick was sent to AAA. That's basically it.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to talk about the series too much because I was kind of unhappy. First of all, coming into the series, the Yankees changed. Not the Yankees. I'm sorry. Both the Yankees and the Tigers agreed, let's change the time because this is not baseball weather. It was already going to be 30 degrees and snowing on – these are all supposed to be night games. It was supposed to be 30 degrees and snowing on the day, and the Yankees and the Tigers said, oh, hell no. So we're just going to push it back, and that's fine. I agree with that. If you know that there's weather coming, how many times do we see oh, shit, we know it's going to rain at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and the Yankees are like, no, we're going to wait till 7. And then it gets rained out. It's like, yo, it's happening. It's a 100% chance rain. But, this is different. This is crazy frigid weathers. They were like, yo, they agreed. They said, fuck that. Forget the fans if they're there or not. It looked like a COVID game because nobody was there.
Nobody. And everybody had masks, winter masks.
All right, let's get to these games really quick. There's only but so much we can talk about, right? All right.
Yeah.
Game 1, the New York Yankees try to go out there and they make a stand. They do not. Ibanez homers immediately, making it 3-0. This was not a good start for Rodon. I don't care what Boone says about it. It was not a good start. I'll tell you what he says after the game after this. Judge then singles in a run, which makes it 3-1. That's cool. Malloy, which is a very cool name to say, just makes it 5-1 after he scores a whole bunch of Tigers. He was just running all over the bases. It just felt like just little Cubs running all over the bases. Cub Tigers?
Yeah, little
all right.
Cub Tigers.
Bottom of the 7th inning, they make it 6-1. The Yankees bats kind of go cold all the way to the top of the 8th, where Jazz brings in, he reaches on an error, and somebody scores on a throwing error. That's our second run, and the Yankees lose the game 6-2.
Yankees lose 6-2. I do want to correct one thing on the news update. He is starting a throwing program, not a rehab site. Yeah, this game was this the game that was Bellinger playing in? I think he was playing in the series. I mean, in this game. Yeah, he did. Came back because he had a stomach issue eating wings. You know,
right?
Joe, do you think Bellinger still has a back issue?
Like he's struggling right now.
Yeah,
but I think that it's a combination of things. Like it's a lot of stuff going bad, right? Like number
back.
one, he has the back issue. Then he comes back from that, and then it's cold as hell.
Yeah, that's true.
And then remember, he's a California guy also.
That's
and then
true.
not only that, then he has the worst wings of all time. He says they tasted good when I ate them, and then I wasn't. So then he says he won't eat wings for another 5 years. I think all of those things are contributing to not hitting. I mean, it's kind of hard to play good if you have the shits.
No, that's true. No, he did play in Chicago. So, play with the cold.
He did play in Chicago, yes.
But having a back issue and then trying to come back and listen, man, when you're having issues with muscles and stuff like that and it's cold, that's like another layer of freaking pain and soreness. But yeah, man, Rodon, he was a little peeved at the umpire. It was a bad call, but the thing is like you were still in a good spot. You know what I mean? Like you had to throw the pitch. You got to play your game. You got to stay focused. You can't let that overcome your emotions. But he's an emotional guy.
I thought that Boone or somebody, Matt Blake, should have went out and talked to him because he looked obviously flustered there, and then that inning kind of got away from him, and then before you know it, boom. Yeah, I get it. He struck out 8. That's awesome. 6 innings, 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 3 walks. I mean, that's just not a good start. I don't care what Boone says, because after that, he actually they asked Boone what he thought about it, like what he thought about Rodon's start, and here's what he said.
Overall, how do you evaluate him this afternoon?
I thought he threw the ball great. I really did. I thought, look, he doesn't get a call in that inning and then makes the one mistake that turns into a 3-run homer where, it kind of yanked the change up a little bit and Ibanez got him. But really outside of that, I thought he was excellent. And it's kind of what I told him. The line's not going to show it, but like we roll that out there every time, Carlos, we're going to be in a good spot. So thought he did a lot of really good things. Thought he was in control of the game. But again, that 3-2 call, looked like right there, and then a hanging change or a yank change up a little bit that cost him. But I thought around that was excellent. Even forget Judge, even not at
it's all part of it, Boone. Like, yeah, I get it. The one ball, whatever it is, but he still had walks and all of that stuff there. He still had there's a lot of things to figure out and to factor in, and especially the Yankees just finished coming off a loss, and you're in Detroit, and obviously Casey's on the other side dealing, right? We're going to need you to do a little bit better than freaking 5 runs or 6 runs, or 5 of them earned. Maybe the walks, all of that stuff. I get it. Maybe Boone is saying this because it's early in the year, wants to give him confidence, doesn't want to kill his confidence this early in the year, but that is not a good start. And to say that, we'd roll that out there every single day, what are we talking about here?
I mean, maybe against the Houston Astros, but against the Tigers, nah, man, you can't get rocked like that, or allow yourself,
the Tigers. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anybody to think this or anything like that. These are not the Tigers of old. They're getting rolled over, or whatever it is, or like the White Sox. This is a good team. They're a good team. They pitch well. I mean, look at their top 3 that we've seen in this series. They're very good pitchers, very good starting pitchers. I think each of them went into the sixth inning. I mean, so they're all very good pitchers. You know, Skubal was out there. You know, Cy Young guy.
Flaherty.
You got Flaherty as well.
World Series champ.
They can hit as well, and Torkelson's hitting, and you know they have a whole bunch of different guys with mustaches that do well. So
yeah, they got some guys, and Glaber obviously he's not on he's on the IL right now.
Right.
But yeah, you can't.
But you can't roll that out there, man. As far as the Yankee pen, you know, we'll talk about that and whatnot. A third of an inning for Ottavino, 2 walks and a K, and then gets DFA. Tim Hill, 1 2/3, 1 hit, 1 K, and that's it for the pitching. Cabrera had an error. Jazz had a stolen base. Yankees went 1 for 5 runners in scoring position, and that stunk. The only RBI of the game was Judge's.
I do like the belly 2-out hustle single.
Nice.
I do like that.
Anything else stood out to you from this game?
No, man. They tried to mount a comeback in the 8th inning to, you know, maybe a little too late.
Okay.
Let me see. Was this the game that Rice hit a triple? Or was it the second game?
No, it was game 2.
Oh, okay.
Ready for game 2?
I'm ready for game 2.
All right, let's get ready for game 2 because the Yankees weren't. All right, let's go. The New York Yankees ready for game 2. Want to get that losing streak out of there. You just lost 2 straight. Don't want to lose a third one, but they got Tarek Skubal on the mound, and the Yankees have Carlos Cookie Carrasco, who was given the nickname because he was caught eating a cookie. I don't know about all that. McKinstry gets the Tigers on the board right away in the bottom of the second inning, making it 1-0. Torkelson homers, making it 2-0. McKinstry homers, making it 3-0. Should we keep going? Another homer, making it 4-0 from the Dillinger, Dylan Dillinger. And then Kerry Carpenter homers 5-0. The New York Yankees allow 1, 2, 3, 4 homers on the night, and that sucks. Yankees lose 5-0.
Well,
Yarborough came in. Carrasco only lasted 4 1/3. Allowed 6 hits, 4 runs. All of them earned 1 walk, only 3 Ks, 3 homers. Jesus.
yeah.
Yarborough 1 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run. That was earned, and that was a homer. Jesus.
Yes.
Hamilton came in. He, you know, his first outing with the Yanks this year. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, 2 Ks. Great. Fernando Cruz, 1 inning, no runs, no hits, had a K. Good for him. Yankee lineup did nothing. I'm talking about nothing. It's funny. They had 6 hits, but you could have fooled me. I don't know where they were. They had. They
started.
Go ahead.
They started the first inning. It was back-to-back singles, and then
first inning
that happened.
First inning back-to-back singles, and then later on, in what inning was it? They had runners on the corners, and then Jazz popped out. But then by that time, the game just felt over. It felt like
cold.
They felt cold. They felt like they're like, I don't want to be here, dog. They were swinging the bat like, yo, let's just run through these. And Skubal took full advantage. He has 6 innings of 4-hit ball.
With guys like that, man, like Skubal, it reminds me of Justin Verlander. Be like those type of guys.
Yeah,
you got to get them early. And you know,
right.
The Yankees did what they did.
Valdez is one of those guys for the Astros. Remember, like Valdez.
Yeah.
You let that guy settle in, bro. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. After that, it's a wrap. And I do want to correct thing that the triple wasn't the first game, Joe.
It wasn't. All right.
Well, yeah, he got picked off at third.
Oh yeah, that was bad. It didn't show triple on the thing.
Yeah, it was a triple in the first game.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
I went back.
Let's move on to game 3.
no, to touch on 3 games.
What is there to talk about in here, bro?
Yeah, Yankees got shut out, man. It's funny. I saw somebody on Twitter. They had a bet that the Yankees would score at least 1 run for the whole season.
That's massive.
And it was like game 8. Like it was already over.
Yeah, I mean that bet is kind of hard to hit though.
Yeah.
That bet is super hard to hit.
Yeah, when you got Tarek Scuba.
Scuba.
Game 3.
Game 3. We're back. Are we
Max
back?
Free.
Game 3. Max Free. Save me. Max Fried going up against his high school teammate in Jack Flaherty. And the New York Yankees would not score for a while. It was a pitcher's duel, them going back and forth, mano y mano. This was about the pitchers in the beginning. Flaherty had 5 in the third innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 9 Ks, only to be one up by Max the Ace Fried to come up and give us 7 innings of 5-hit shutout, 11 King Kong ball strikeouts performance out of the man, the myth, the legend, Max Fried, who's 2-0 for the Yankees and been their best pitcher this year with a 1.56 sparkling ERA. Yankees would not score until the top of the 7th inning, where Ben Rice, after an Oswaldo Cabrera single, hits a 2-out, 2-run homer to make it 2-0 Yanks. In the top of the 9th inning, Judge singles in 2 runs after the dumbest inning, where they had 2 hit by pitches, a pitch count mess up, like 2 drop balls by the catcher, 1 drop ball by Colt Keefe at second base, the craziest inning ever. Voodoo Mama Juju is what happened in that inning. 2 runs would score, and boy, would they loom large, and they would help out a lot as the Yankees end up needing every single one of them. They go up 4-0. Bottom of the 9th inning, Devin Williams, the closer, comes in. It's not a safe situation, Pop. You're just getting work in. Psych, I want to make it a safe situation for somebody. So he comes in right there. Tough situation. He's kind of nibbling around the plate. It's balls. Oh, man, what's going on? Before you knew it, the tying run was at the plate. And I was sad. I was ready to crash out. I had a interesting saying. I said, these rooms, they might as well pad them, because this room will become my asylum if the New York Yankees get swept and lose this game. They did not. Boone did exactly what he needed to do when they were mounting their comeback. Actually, the tying run was at second base. After some crazy stuff, Judge throws a ball home where I don't know why he does that. The runner gets into scoring position. It was 4-3 Yanks. Everybody's sweating the balls off, except for me. Never in doubt. Hello. And then
we got video.
Yeah. Bro, he got taken. He got taken out of the game. Devin Williams gets taken out of the game with 2 outs. His line was 2/3 of an innings pitch, 2 hits, 3 runs, all of them were earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks. Leiter comes in. I'm nervous because it's Leiter. And then he comes in, 1/3 of an inning, gets a little pop out. Yankee game over. Yankees win. Don't get swept. Let's go. I don't crash out.
Even that pop out was scary because they were getting together, the outfielders, the same, whoa, who has it? Somebody got it?
Come on.
Sheesh, man. The Yankees left everybody on base today, man. The fact that they scored 4 runs.
Yeah.
Man.
Anything
they even had the bases loaded at one time.
How'd you feel about the game, Chris?
I felt, you know what? I was definitely crashing out in the PinstripeStrong chat. I'm like, yo, bro, word. You know what I mean? You didn't want to. You wanted a beard. You wanted these rules changed.
Oh shit! It's always gonna come back to it. It's always gonna come back to the beard chat. Always.
If there's one thing, man, you can't you got to prove it on the field. It's like the thing with Jazz, like if Jazz is him, right? But like if he goes on his long stretch, the Yankee fans are gonna be like, yo, bro, like stop with the extra confidence. Like, don't be confident,
Don't be happy.
Yeah, don't be so happy. But it's because you know what I mean. Like you gotta prove it on the field. You could do whatever the hell you want, B, but you gotta prove it on the field. You literally came in. It was like, nah, man, the beard. Like, you didn't even throw an inning, one pitch, and already to the fans it's gonna be like, yo, you're already making demands, and you don't even look right. So I don't know. Maybe if he didn't say anything and he was all weird, you know what I mean? That without the beard, it's like, man, maybe we got to change it.
I don't think he said it. I think he was asked about it, and then he said, they said, would it affect you? Because he wasn't happy about shaving it, but would it affect you signing here if they had the beard policy or whatever, because of the beard policy? And then he honestly said yes. But you got to get outs. Every year we get away from Mo Rivera, you understand his greatness.
Do I think Devin Williams is going to turn it around? Absolutely. But I mean, it's been a little shaky in the beginning, and then you start thinking, damn, that Alonso, when he hit that walk-off homer, that he takes something with him too. But yeah, I mean, I think he's going to turn it around.
But then you see Weaver have such a
yeah. And then the off day the next day is like, why? But I get it. They're trying to get him in. But
right. No, I'm saying like for a closer spot. I don't know if this is up for discussion yet. I don't know if it's the dugout debate or not.
I definitely put it in dugout debates.
You want to talk about it now?
Listen.
I mean,
every game counts. I don't care. 162. Every game counts. Baby.
We could talk about it now. You want to do dugout debates? Start it now. Let's just start dugout debates. What the hell are we talking about this series anymore for? Dugout debates, where we talk about a couple of things that happen in the series. What are conversations? Who got stations?
All right.
That's not a thing, guys. That's not a thing. He said dugout conversations. What is your relation? Dugout conversations.
Are you happy? Are you sad?
Here we go.
Yeah, dugout conversations, man. I just.
What do you want a pub?
I said, who should be the closer?
We're at a pub right now talking. Who you want to talk about? Who's the closer?
When you got things to talk about, sometimes you go to the bar, you go to the pub. Have conversations about life and stuff like that. And right now, this is about a closer's life.
Okay.
Who should be the closer for the New York Yankees? Is it too early to have this conversation? I don't know, but we're having it.
We're having it. We're in it now.
Yeah, we're in it now.
Because I'm gonna be honest, that whole win, I loved everything about that win until Devin Williams became part of the game. And I don't like that. That should never be. Right. Every part of that game I loved. The pitchers duel, going back and forth, Max Fried, the feeling of like, oh shit, are we gonna lose this game? Whatever it is. But him just making it stand up, and doing what he needed to do as the ace since we signed him. And Chris, like, every part of the game was good. Ben Rice, 2-run homer, the inning for the Yankees with Judge, the single, all that stuff, taking advantage of mistakes. All of that was good. 8 full innings of baseball was played, and I was happy, elated. Actually, 8 innings, and then the top inning, all that stuff.
The shenanigans, yeah.
Then the closer comes in, and I don't have a good time anymore. I'm not having a good time anymore. It's not fun anymore.
It's not fun.
Now, there was a tweet here, right? Tweet from Chris Kirschner.
Yep.
He said Devin Williams came into the year allowing just 13 runs in his last 83 regular season appearances. With the Yankees, he's already allowed 4 runs in 4 appearances. And the first comment said, not impressed with him at all.
It's common.
Second comment is make him shave his beard.
Somebody tweeted a comment in it under my tweet like, yeah, they should hold him down and shave his beard.
He's like, you gotta close this game. Chris, should he be the closer?
No, but listen, I do think that he's going to turn it around. But sometimes
That's not the question.
when the closer is having a rough time, they switch him to setup. And the good thing is that we have a proven guy.
When do they do that? Unless you're Clay Holmes.
Exactly. It's part of history. It's part of history.
Van Ross said, make him earn the beard.
That's what they should have done in the beginning. Make him earn it. Like, all right, man, let's see what you do in the field. We'll think about it. But yeah, so like, should personally, I think until he gets it together, maybe Warren should be closing games.
Warren?
I mean, not Warren. Sorry, Weaver. Weaver should be closing
smack
games.
this shit out of you. Warren?
Come to my house so I can slap the shit out of you.
My man said, I want a worse closer, so I could get less upset when Devin Williams is in.
It should be Weaver, but how would we know if he's going to get any better unless he shows it, unless he's actually in the situation? So I mean, let's see. I mean, they're coming back home. I think Weaver should be the closer until he gets it together.
I will say this: the Yankees have a person that closed a game in the World Series for them, and his name is Weaver. Well, he didn't close a game in the World Series. He pitched in the World Series for the Yankees. He also...
Oh, no, the ALCS. I think I'm saying yes.
Yeah, ALCS. He's also gotten big outs for them in big playoff spots.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. It's good to know that we know that he can do it. I'm not ready to punt on Williams yet, but I'm kind of close. I'm like, one more outing of this kind of walking shit, and I'm done. Like, if you're going to be the closer, I don't like the adventure closer, bro. I was talking about it on stream. I like the closer that can come in, get the quick outs, and get out. Like, that's it. Like, I remember Mariano was saying, like, my job is to get in the showers. And he'll come in, 5 pitches later, I'm done. Good night, the lights, for shaking hands. Like, all this other adventure shit, and the airbender, and bro, like, that shit ain't working, Pop. Like, he has a good fastball, and I feel like he be relying on that change too much. Now he's gotten to the show doing what he's doing, so. But get it fixed. Matt Blake fix it, because if not, then you can't do it. And the fact that Boone took him out today without him blowing the save shows a lot. It shows something.
That tells me something. Yep.
It shows me something. It shows that they believe in him. They're willing to have him, whatever it is. But we're not willing to lose games here. And Boone is already, I feel like he's attacking the schedule a little different, Chris, because this game he was just like, I'm not getting swept. This is the second time that I felt like he was like extra aggressive in a sweep situation where he's like, I need to stop this here and now. And I commend that, because in past years it wasn't like that. So do we think that Chris thinks that he's ready to punt on him as a closer? He's done with him. And I am not done yet, but I'm pretty damn close.
Yeah,
what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. What do you guys
think? He gets it together? I think he's a great pitcher. Obviously, he's one of the better relievers, one of the best relievers in the league. Not taking anything away, but we're not in a situation where we're like we could give up games just so you could find yourself, bro. You better find yourself when the bases are clean, when you're coming in, you're doing you. And if you find yourself in the 8th inning, I mean, let's see. But I think Boone likes Weaver and how he could use him, and he could put him anywhere, as opposed to closing. So
big true.
And you and you dad, man. Come on, man. Get that poppy power.
All right.
We need that, Pop.
Good. My dugout debate, to be honest, I want to talk about Jazz.
Let's talk about Jazz.
Jazz, I feel like he's swinging for the fences too much. And we talked about it last series or whatnot, but I get it. It's cold right now. And he even mentioned it on his Instagram saying this is not baseball weather.
Technically, it is. You're right, though.
He's right. Okay. My thing is his approach at the plate, which is that's bothersome so far. And I don't want it to become a thing. Because Chris, I mean, he did not get a hit in this series, and I feel like he's swinging for the fences. And last series, he had, 7 strikeouts. He gets another 4 in this one.
Mm-hmm.
His batting average is all the way down to
180.
Yeah, he's at 180 right now.
Yeah, 180, 715
And I know
OPS.
it's not about batting average all the time, but sometimes it is. I mean, he's got other tools that's not just power and quick hands. And I feel like he's chasing the homer a bit. And I don't like that.
Yeah. I wonder what it could be, but yeah, he had a horrible, horrible series, man.
Indeed.
Even 1 stolen base. You know, his name is Hasrado Hermes Arrington Chisholm Jr.
Yeah.
Hasrado.
Hasrado?
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. My bad, Jazz. But it's Hasrado Hermes.
Oh, maybe it's Jazzrado.
Jazzrado, maybe.
That would make sense as to why he calls himself Jazz.
Yeah, because JAS. So yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be
JAS.
Jazzrado.
Jazzrado Hermes Arrington Chisholm Jr. But yeah, man, you gotta pick it up, Bob. Gotta pick it up. Absolutely, because that's
get him in some warmer climate, man. We need warmer weather, bro. We started the year a little earlier this year, so they're playing in colder weather longer.
Mm-hmm.
But still, we got to figure that out. We got to.
Tomorrow,
the other teams are playing. Put us in some domes or something, man. Like,
there's an off day, but it's gonna rain Thursday,
go.
Friday, and Saturday.
Here we go. Yeah, and then we got the Giants at home. Well, the Giants got to come and play in the cold. Make them play in the cold. That's good.
Sunday's going to be a somewhat nice day, high 55. So
oh yeah. That's it for Dugout Debates. We have...
Let us know what your Dugout debate is.
Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm down for it. If you guys have a good convo or whatnot, like I got no problem. I'm breaking that shit up. Go ahead and talk about it right now.
Yeah, you want to, hot takes, cold takes, cheese steak.
Yanks in 5.
Yanks in 7.
Good
we
shit,
got pains
man.
and gains.
Yeah, pains and gains. Time for some pains and gains, man. I know Max Fried is definitely a gain, boy. I mean, we have nothing else in the series. I don't think that there's anything else in the series. What do you want to, like, errors? Ben Rice. Actually, you know what? We could say Ben Rice. Ben Rice had a triple in the game. I mean, in the series. He also had the homer. He got thrown out at third base, which judge up, which you can't do. But he's learning.
Yeah, he was like
Hamilton is a gain. We actually literally gained him.
Yeah, that's definitely a gain for sure. Clark Schmidt news is a gain as well. He's coming very, very soon. So that's great to hear.
News made it into gains is crazy.
Yo, because it started pitching.
You know what? Aaron Boone. Can I put Aaron Boone in the gains? He went out there and took out Devin Williams. That's a gain. I'm gonna be honest.
He could have left
him out there saying, "I'm not gonna do it until my closer gives it up." And he said, "No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm taking you out." That's a gain to me.
He didn't bullshit. I was like, well,
Goldschmidt.
I like what he did.
Yes, Goldschmidt
I like what
is also a gain.
Boone is like, I like what the Devin Williams, and I like what he did with pitching, his pitches and stuff like that. He just, I was like, Boone, stop. he got washed out there, man. But so I'm glad that he went in there, pulled the guy. Goldie definitely yes.
We have to put Goldie in here because for some reason when you watch the series, he it's weird. This is no disrespect to Paul Goldschmidt, but it feels like he goes an invisible 7 for 13 sometimes. I can't explain it. It's just I'm not being disrespectful, child.
I know what you mean.
Do you understand? Like even he got 7 hits this series. Like you looking like for real. You look at everybody else like damn. Like what the fuck? He got more hits than Judge. Like where?
4 RBIs and shit.
Yeah,
2 extra base hits.
It's like, huh? He's Van Rod's right. He's like a quiet hitter, and he's just getting hits. But man, he hit 538 in the series.
Bro, every time I see him, he's hitting the shit out the ball somewhere.
He just hit
Hitting
it.
all fields.
Paul Goldschmidt here. People were thinking that he should retire. Hit, 3 hits, 2 hits, a hit. Again, bro, I feel like, how about this? I feel like if there'll be a game like the Yankees got a no-hitter in, and at the end we're looking at a box score, it's like, oh, he had 2 hits, and like the Yankees got no hit, but somehow, some way it says Paul Goldschmidt 2 hits. Like that's how it feels.
Ghost. He's ghost. This is a big rich town.
Yo,
Ghost.
That's crazy to me. He had 7 hits.
Bro, he kept hitting the shit out the ball, man. Everybody. He was hitting everybody.
Oh man, I wish I wasn't on the road today. All right.
Goldie, huh?
Yeah, Goldie, good shit.
Holy cow. Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
He's out there with Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris.
Yeah, bro. He's killing, bro.
Love that. Pains, man.
Hold on.
What gave you some pain, man?
Goldschmidt is, if he does this for like a whole month, he might start reminding me of like, you remember like LeBron, like you see him score like 2 baskets and like he had like 27, like with the Miami Heat, like he had, it's like, whoa. Like the game is ending and the ESPN shows like the bottom and shit, like his face. And like his face and it says 27, 10, and a 9. I'm like, what? I watched that game. I watched that game. I was watching the game. When the hell did he do that? I see him score 2 points and 3 free throws. Where's the rest of it? Like, nah, well, he did.
Flash, yo. He's Flash.
He did.
Yeah, he was Flash.
All right, let's talk about the pains, man. Where do you want to start?
The Knicks losing to the Celtics. That's a pain. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
he's like, well, you know, that's not.
Can't be good team.
Devin Williams.
Number 1 pain.
Yeah, Devin Williams.
Number 1 pain right now. No boy.
My guy, you're the closer, B. You're the closer.
We just talked about Devin Williams, but
we talked about it. Get it together. You are a pain in my back and also Belly's tummy.
Yes.
The starters, man. Carrasco, Rodon, Stroman. I know he didn't pitch in the series, but
I feel like he did.
It's true.
Ottavino.
Joe. I mean, I don't know, man. This is getting a little crazy. These guys, some of these guys are not getting out of the 3rd inning.
I'm like blaming Rodon.
On the 4th.
All right, Rodon is 1. If we had to rank the bat, Rodon to me is 1. I don't care what Boone says. And then it's a smorgasbord of everybody else. It's like, pick them. And it's only Rodon because of how much weight his starts hold, right? That's why. Carrasco, I mean, he made the team on the final day of spring training. You know, Stroman and whatever, you know. I don't – pitching-wise, this series, I don't have any more pains. But those guys got to pick it up because this ain't going to work. And the bullpen is not going to be effective. Excuse me. Bullpen is not going to be effective if it's like this. It's just
by
not.
June.
Right.
They're going to be tired, dude.
It's not.
I mean, it's a good thing that we got Hamilton back. Obviously, we got some other arms, you know, Loizaga and stuff like that. But these guys got to show up now, and you know, we got to deal with the cards that were dealt.
Offensive pains. I mean,
definitely there was some, but at the end of the day, these other guys, I mean, they're top-notch pitching.
They are top-notch pitching. However, I mean, Judge did go 5 for 13 in the series.
They left a few guys on base too, man. They had the bases loaded today. So, but it, you know, you could give it to the pitcher making the right pitch, but yeah, man, it was just a nasty, boring.
Holy shit! Only 3 people hit this series, really. Well,
yeah,
3, 4. Only 4 people hit this series. Ben Rice, who went
Judge, Goldie.
who went 3 for 13. Judge, who went 5 for 13. Paul Goldschmidt, because he just does that. and Cabrera in his I guess his one game who went 2 for 2. How the fuck did he only go 2 for 2?
Cabrera should get more playing time, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Belly underperforming? We talked about Bellinger. I'm gonna give him a pass for this series.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I'm thinking about it. I mean, we'll see. It's just
there's
a lot of circumstances going on at the same time. We'll put it like that.
It's a lot of things.
Like a lot of shit is happening to him at the same time.
A lot. Give my man some, you know what I mean? Let him chill for a bit. Jazz definitely, you know, you're gonna get some pain.
Volpe didn't get any hits?
I don't think Volpe did anything.
All right, we'll table that.
Yeah, Volpe got no hits.
We'll table that.
2 walks, 4 strikeouts.
We'll table
that.
He
didn't do anything.
Yeah. It's time for Pinstripe to run. Oh, sorry. It's time for the Pinstripe Strong Performer of the Series. He's the Pinstripe Strong, and he is the performer, and he's of the series.
I go first because we're away?
You go first because we're away. You go first because we're away.
Hey, you go first because we're away. Hey. Goldie had no RBIs, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's always like it's a weird, like, it's like one of those, it's like a bag of chips that has a lot of air.
Yo, that happened to me.
I hate that.
Bro, I'm like, yo, where are the chips? I'm going to go with Judge then, yo.
Oh.
I'm going to go with Judge, man. He got 3 RBIs.
How many runs did well, all right, go ahead. Finish saying your stuff about Judge.
He didn't score any runs, but he got 3 RBIs in the series.
Nice.
And Goldie didn't score any runs.
That's not his fault.
It is not.
It feels like that's a everybody else problem.
That's a Jazz.
It
Volpe,
sounds like we need to
Dominguez
start putting Paul Goldschmidt in front of Judge somehow, some way.
No, but that's for you. So you give him a shout out.
No, that's for you.
No,
don't tell me what's for me. don't do that. That shit.
Now I'm gonna give it a Judge. You know what I mean? I haven't given love to Judge this season so far. So
I cannot believe you did not give it to Max Fried.
Did give it to Max Fried?
That's crazy, chat. You see what I mean? He had first pick. And
I get it, but Max Fried doesn't get the win if Judge doesn't get the 2-run single. We're talking about getting swept.
There is no win to get if your momentum is as good as your next day starting pitcher. Max Fried came up big with 7 innings of 5 hit, no run, no nonsense, big gorilla nutsacks, 11K ball, 97 pitches. Had the runner on third, stranded his ass.
Yeah.
Went up against his high school buddy. These nuts.
Definitely
I'm the ace. Chris has an agenda against me. I'm the ace. Hey, Chris, you're actually not beating the allegations so far that you have a Max Fried agenda. I'm just putting it out there.
I know, but I mean, if I chose like Pablo Reyes over Max Fried, that's a problem.
Pablo Reyes. He didn't even play.
I chose the captain who secured the win for my guy. If it, I mean, Williams almost lost it for my guy, but yeah, that Joe showed me a comment from somebody from Twitch saying that I didn't say that I said he was not an ace. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Unless you could show me where I said that.
No way you saying that right now. You did say that.
I didn't say he was not an ace.
You said I don't see him as an ace.
When did I say that?
You did. You did say that.
No, but when did I say that?
Man, she got the timestamp.
Oh no, if she got it, show me, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't remember saying that he was not an ace. I know that we had the conversation that the Yankees signed him because maybe they heard some shit with Cole, and I'm like, all right, but obviously having them as a tandem is dope. We already had our ace, but I never said he was not an ace. But if I did, prove me wrong.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Prove me wrong. I'm cool. I mean, it's not like a benefit. It's not like oh my God, we got Chris. It was like, bro, I'm a Yankee fan. I'm glad that he's actually stepping up because we need him to step up.
Agendas.
Absolutely.
Agendas are being agendaing. Just saying.
And I drafted him on my fantasy team, so I don't know what agenda. If he does horrible, my team does horrible. So come on, guys.
Here we go. Now he drafted him on a fantasy team, an obscure.
I didn't just draft him. We had our draft.
Nobody knows about. It is not proven. We'll find it, or if you guys can find it, that'll be more the greater. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. So Max Fried is the obvious runaway PinstripeStrong performer of the series.
There
What's
you
that?
go.
I can't even see that shit.
There you go, Max Free right there.
Okay, that's just anybody's account.
No,
Good.
it says drop right there, so that means
right.
I could drop.
So let's see who's on deck. Are you ready for who's on deck?
San Francisco.
San Francisco Giants. I'm supposed to go to a Friday game. We'll see. And the San Francisco Giants are going up against the New York Yankees. They're coming to the Bronx, guys. They are a good team. San Francisco Giants right now actually have what are they? They're 8-3 right now. They're second as of the point of this recording. They're second in their division. They're a half game back of first. They're ahead of the Dodgers in percentage points, so that says a lot. They're up there with one of the best records in Major League Baseball.
Jesus Christ,
So-
Joe. Did you see who we facing?
I did not get
Like
to
the
see
pitchers?
that yet. I would like to not be scared.
So we're facing Robbie Ray, a left-hander.
Okay.
We're facing
Goldschmidt got
Hicks.
him. Goldschmidt got him.
Hicks. Hicks, who's one of their best pitcher.
Jordan Hicks.
2 point. Hicks. Jordan Hicks, yes. And then we're facing, where is it? Logan Webb was their best. I think that's their best pitcher, either between him and Hicks.
Well, they can pitch. I mean, I've been watching some San Francisco Giant ball. Just in the.
You like him?
Yeah, man, they're good. They're fun. They got Willie Adames, who was
Willie Adames.
their big signing.
Low key, I think the Yankees would have gotten Willie Adames if they weren't waiting for Soto.
Yeah, maybe. Yaz is also really good for them.
Oh yeah, Yastrzemski.
Man, Stroman's pitching Friday. Fuck.
Stroman, Rodon, and Warren.
Bro, it just doesn't. I don't like not having confidence. It's not my fault. It's theirs. Like Webb has a 1.89 ERA and 21 strikeouts. Am I happy about that? That the Yankees are facing that? No. Am I happy that at least it's at Yankee Stadium? Sure.
They got Young Hoo Lee too.
Yeah, Young Holy hits, man.
Matt Chapman. They got Matt Chapman. They are a solid team, man.
Hicks got a 2.38 ERA.
They got a solid team.
They do. So, let's hope the Yankees figure that out. Let's hope. Oh my God, Will Warren. I'm more worried about looking at our pictures real quick.
Yeah.
Friday, I'm a little concerned because Stroman's there and Willie Adames is batting .474 against Stroman with a 1.407 OPS. Scared of that. Wilmer Flores also, who's the first baseman, he started out the year hot for them, and he's batting .400 against Stroman.
Wait, Wilmer Flores is still playing?
Yeah, bro. These guys are playing. Lamont Wade Jr. He's like a guy.
Yeah.
So
Lamont Wade.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. Sunday, our pitching matchups are not favorable, and Rodon's out there making it not favorable as well. Maybe he's going up against his old team. Maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what we're gonna get from Rodon, and I hate that.
I mean, I thought he was gonna go off against Detroit, who he's faced when he was a Chicago White Sox, but they got up. They caught up to him.
Bro, I mean, for real.
Bueno.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this podcast. I appreciate you guys being here with us.
I'm sorry, guys.
we are right now about to embark on an off day, a much needed one. The Yankees are about to do that. We'll be back here on Sunday. Make sure you guys like the channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, follow along on Twitch, and join us on there as we're going to be following and I'll be streaming this weekend. Till then, I'll see you guys later.
Recording stopped.